So far I tried to explain the RMFM workflow through a diagram. Now let me explain it through an illustration, through values. See, there are various GLs. P&T MISC deposit GL 8844600360. This is the GL which gets credited when the customer recharges his account. And this RMFM GL 1101230 this is the GL which gets credited when the customer start utilizing his RMFM machine. Okay, and these are various GLs, that is our revenue heads, departmental revenue heads: postage realized in cash for ordinary articles, NBMS, direct post, and PRC, business post. See, I did not mention anything about speed post because this posting will automatically happen. There is no need for any voucher posting for speed post articles. Whereas for postage realized in cash, NBMS, direct post, business post, we have to make a voucher posting. Now let us see. A customer recharges his franking machine, that is, it may be either private machine or departmental machine. When a customer recharges his account, his P&T MISC deposit GL will be credited. Okay, see here a customer recharges his machine by 50,000 and this GL will have a credit entry for 50,000. Okay, now the customer is using his RMFM machine to take FM impression on accountable articles or unaccountable articles, ordinary posts. Okay, whenever he uses his machine and he connects his machine live, say the customer is using his RMFM machine to take an impression worth rupees 10,000 and connects his machine to internet. Now what happens? The RMFM GL will be credited by 10,000. Okay, so credited by 10,000. Now we will have a split up for the 10,000. Okay, speed post the customer is utilizing for 2,000. RL, registered letter and registered parcel, he is utilizing for 3,000. For direct post he is utilizing for 1,500. Ordinary post 2,500. Bill mail service 1,000. So total put together comes to 10,000. He takes the impression, that's all. Once he connects the machine, we will have a voucher posting in SAP and our RMFM GL will be credited by 10,000. This entry will appear even before the customer presents the article at post office counter. The third thing, when a speed post is booked by the customer, he presents the speed post at post office counter. Now what happens? When you book the speed post article, RMFM GL will get debited by 2,000 and relevant GL, that is speed post GL, will be credited by 2,000. Now RMFM GL will be left with 8,000 only. Now the customer presents registered letter and registered parcels worth rupees 3,000 at post office counter. Now RMFM GL will be debited by 3,000 and postage realized in cash will be credited automatically by 3,000. So now the balance left is 5,000 only. Now the customer presents a direct post worth rupees 1,500. RMFM GL will be debited by 1,500 and similarly direct post will be credited by 1,500. Now 6,500 is debited and the remaining amount 3,500 is left in RMFM GL. Now the customer gives a bill mail service for 1,000 rupees and this voucher posting we have to make. See, this is a manual voucher posting. We have to make a voucher posting by debiting RMFM GL and crediting NBMS GL 1,000. Only then accounting will be correct. The customer presents ordinary article for 2,500. Now what will happen? We have to make a voucher posting by debiting RMFM GL 2,500 and crediting PRC business post. You can either credit PRC business post or you can create postage realized in cash for ordinary articles. That depends on your on the directions what you receive from your divisional head. In our region, last year, last 2 years back, what we did, we made a voucher posting like we debited RMFM GL and credited PRC Business Post GL. Last year, the competent authority directed us to make a voucher posting for debiting RMFM GL 2500 and crediting postage realized in cash for ordinary articles. So it depends on the directions what you receive from your competent authority. Okay. Finally, this RMFM GL will become 0. See, when the customer uses his machine, 10,000 is credited, and when the article is presented at post office counter, all the amount is debited and the balance will become 0 in RMFM GL. Okay, but the problem what we are facing is that many are not making a voucher posting for these two bill mail service and ordinary post, because of which this amount is still remaining in RMFM GL itself as unutilized. Okay, so only when you do voucher posting correctly, then your RMFM accounting will be in correct path.